Hey coding birds, so basically in today's GFG POTD we have a problem, intersections of two sorted arrays, and it is a kind of easy level of problem, and the problem statement is given as given two sorted arrays A and B where each arrays may contain duplicates elements. Return the elements in the intersections of the two arrays in the sorted order. Here note is also like given intersections of two sorted array here or intersections of two array can be defined as the set containing distinct common elements that are present in both of the array. So in the given problem we have like two arrays, and we know about array and array the fractions of items of same data which are in common multiplications. So here we have two arrays, and in both two arrays there is like elements which contains the duplicate elements. Okay, and here we have to return the elements in the intersections of two sorted array, and the elements which we actually taking it as a return value, that means taking the intersection value, it should be like containing the distinct common element. Okay, so that basically presents in both, or like that basically presents in the both of the array. Like for example here, if I'm talking about example one here, so here we have 1 1 2 2 2 4, and here in the second example here b is equal to 2 to 4 4. So these both are the operations, like we can say either union or like intersections, both are part of sets. We know very well about set. A set is a well-defined collections of object, and we also know about the basic rules for sets. That means repetition is like not allowed, and arrangement of values are like not main matters. Okay, so here we can say here, like if we have like 1 1 2 2 4 and the first array A, and in the second array which we have like 2 2 4 4. So what we have to do here, here we have to, if I'm going to check about the intersection values, then here what we get, here we will get 2 2 for 2 times and 4 4. Okay, 2 2 and 4, that means here in the first array 2 is also like present for 2 times, and in the second array it is also present 2 for the 2 times, and 4 here is like present for 1 times, but here it is like for 2 times. So overall, if I'm going to take the intersections of these two arrays, so here we will get like 2 to 4, but here we have to just simply return only the distinct common element in both the array. So here if we are going to check the distinct elements, so here we got only 2 and 4. So here we have to return only 2 and 4. Similarly, if I'm talking about the second example here, so here like 1 2 and 3 4, so here we have to return nothing because here nothing is like common. Similarly, if I'm talking about the third example here, so here we have like 1 2 3, and in the second array also 1 2 3. So both are like having distinct elements, so we have to just simply return 1 2 3 as the common element. Okay, so here we have to solve this problem with an expected time complexity of order of n plus m, and expected auxiliary space is like order of n, and this is like completely based on like sorting and arrays, and this is just based on intersection of two sorted array. Okay, so let's try to solve this problem here. So basically what we have to do here, first of all we have to create first our answer vector, so that we can store the final uh, answer that basically contains the distinct common elements. Okay, and then after it, what we have, what is our approach to solve the given problem. Here we have to simply use while loop for traversing, and then after that we need to check the condition. Like first of all we have to define the pointer. Let's say for int I is equal to 0, and then j is equal to 0. Okay, I is used for pointing the indexes for array A, and j is like pointing for the index for array B. So here what we will do, if we have to solve this problem with an expected time complexity of order of n plus m, then it's better to traverse by using while loop here. Okay, so here we have to give the condition like while I is like less than e dot size, and then after that we have to check for both sizes. So here we have to give and logic operator, then after b dot size, and then after that here what we can do, here we have to first of all give the condition. So like if a of I, okay, that means as I already discussed that I is like pointing to array of A, and which is like equal to b dot j. So in that case what I can do here, basically here to just simply return our answer dot push back. Okay, where we can simply take my common values. Okay, either we can take array of I or array or b of I. Okay, else what we can do here, else if I'm saying that, or else if I have to give another condition. So here if I can say that if my I is like, okay, if a of I okay, it's like less than b of j. So in that case, what I can do here, if a of I is like less than b of j, that means if the first element of the vector, or if the first element of the array A is like less than the another element from the array B, then in that case what I can do, I have to just simply move my pointers, because I have to take only the common elements into my answer vector. Okay, else else in that case what I can do, else in that case we have to just simply move our j pointer. Okay, if my p of j is like greater than e of I, so in that case we have to do those things. Then after that we have to simply return our answer vectors. So this is the basically a simple code to find the intersections of two sorted array. Okay, so let's try to compile and run. Okay, so okay, here we have also, here we also give the condition. Okay, let's try to compile and run again. Okay, int I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, while I is like less than array dot size and j is like less than b dot size. If array of I is equal to b of j, then in that case answer dot pushback a of I, as if array of I is like less than b of j, then in that case I plus plus, else if a of I is greater than b of j, let's try to compile it again. Okay, so if my array of I is like less than b of j, then I think here I need to do j and here I need to I. Okay, let's try to compile and run again. Okay, so here I'm getting an error, like as I've already said that expected output is like 2 and 4, but I'm getting here 0 to 4. Okay, so yeah, first of all I'm going to change this thing, if array of I, and then here we have to do this thing j, and here if my array of I is like less than this thing, okay, so here what we'll do, here we have to give some another condition. Okay, like if I can say it, if answer dot if answer is like empty, okay, if we have to find the unique elements, then in that case we have to give another condition, if answers dot empty, and here we can set answer.back is like not equal to array of I. So in that case what we have to do, here we have to simply return our answers.pushback, and in that case what I can do, here to simply do I plus plus and j plus plus. Here that thing I have like forgotten, that's why it is throws an error. Okay, let's try to compile and run again. If array of I is like less than b of j, okay, else if array of I is like greater than this, let's try to compile and run again. So yeah, this time I got my final output. So basically the thing is that what we have to just simply check for the common element, and for here I have to check the common element, and then after it I have given another condition just to check for unique common elements. Okay, that means inside the answer, if answer is like empty or answer's back value is like not equal to array of I, that means it is like not having any repeating value. In that case we have to take only the unique elements into our answer vector. Then after that we have to simply increment my I plus plus and j plus plus from both the array, and then after that here we give the conditions, if array of I is like b of j, then in that case that means if the elements from array is like less than array b element, then in that case we have to just simply move my I pointer as we have to move J pointer and then we have to simply return our answer. Let's try to submit it. So yeah, it's submitted. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.